How it do, how it be, how it is, everybody, welcome back. I'm so very excited. If you didn't know, this is season 6 of Longshot. This is our second campaign of the week, and we are returning to Windfall for a third year. The party is level 16. Very capable individuals. A couple of things to get out of the way right out the gate is a phenomenal sponsorship that I really want to tell you guys about. It is by Modern Artifice, a phenomenal creator with a lot of different hats. One of them being dice making. And if you use the code Longshot, there's a 10% discount as well as a certain little bit of cut that comes back to Longshot as well. And there is talks of making some long shot dice. We will be doing a giveaway in the future as well. And we're also raising awareness for some dice that are being made right now. We're still making it. It's got real wolf hair in it, and a lot of the money that goes through that goes towards conserving the wolves. It's a pretty interesting dynamic, and he was telling me a bit about it, and we can get more information about that on the Discord if people are interested. For now, Modern Artifice, phenomenal dice. We're currently going to be restocking soon, and we've also had a few other interesting discussions that I can't get to just yet. But as far as other announcements go, Windfall, if you didn't know, is a 5-day LARP event that's coming up. It's right around the corner. I want to say like 10 weeks from now. And it is a 5-day LARP event that is a phenomenal, in-depth live action roleplay out at the Sherwood Forest Fair in Texas. This will be the first week of November, and it is going to be really awesome. This year I was in charge of getting a band of creators together, and we've got some amazing people coming, such as Quincy, Lightbox Gnome, and some other amazing people, and I'm really excited to be making some content out there and just chilling out with people wearing mushroom hats. That, for some reason, the mushroom people, I could hang out with those guys all day. They're really chill. It's wonderful. For now, after I mentioned that Saturday is the new campaign Bayonet, 8 p.m. EST. For now, let us go to the party. Offbeat, you just ran a phenomenal summer series based around dragons and snails. Would you like to tell us a little bit about it, and as well as yourself and the character that you are reprising?
Hello, my name is Offbeat Outlaw. You can find me on YouTube and TikTok under those exact same names, and Twitch. I just finished up Garakis' School for the Ethically Dubious. A great summer. It was a great time. I killed Feff, I think, every episode.
I think I died upwards of 6 times.
I think the overall body count for the Thursday, I think I am 90% of the death. I think you specifically are now 90% of the deaths we've had. And hey, I have more time. I've got way more opportunities to die than Feff, so I had to bring him into it. And that you can watch on the Jake and Pepper's YouTube channel. It's there, I promise. It's there, probably, right? Taco, is it? I don't know.
It's there.
It's there, yeah.
It is there, yes.
I'm reprising Yes Sir. He's a cowboy. Yeehaw. He's got a dark and twisted past. Now. He didn't before, but then it happened. Now
it's
in
been
the
getting
past.
darker of late.
And he keeps on learning bad life lessons.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe he'll learn some good ones. Unless this meeting with his dad goes poorly. Who's to say? Pass it to Taco.
What's up, everybody? I'm Taco. I play Staw, aka the Naked Moon Man, who is a descendant of the one known as Stonks. I have a big hat and I spin it around and I do moon magic. I will ask what time you were born. Gene, go ahead.
Yo, I'm Jared, and coming back as Gene, the bounty hunter paladin. Also some warlock surprise. What was going on with Gene? Gene just got forcibly promoted by the Baron of the capital city and is no longer a bounty hunter, but some
Lord
highfalutin
Marshal.
government official. I wasn't going to
Marshal
say
of
it.
Windfall.
Yeah, Lord Marshal,
Got
apparently.
a badge and everything.
So, responsibility thrust upon him. So we'll see how that goes. Yeah, Luna.
Hi, I'm LunaWolfSpirit. Find me on TikTok and Instagram, and I'm playing Seika Stormflare. Last time, people are scheming against her. We found out with the whole Ascension stuff. Don't know what's going on there. A little concerning. I'm trying to remember what else happened, but
There's been a lot. There's been
a lot.
It's been a lot of really convoluted stuff, and we've laid a lot of groundwork. So it'll be fun to watch us finally get some answers.
okay.
Hello, I am back now from my hiatus of not being here. I play Dodger, and I don't remember what was happening other than my spider died a while back. I think I'm over it though. Killed a dude, pretended to be the dude, left. And here we are. So let's do it.
All right, I think that was everybody? Yes, that was everybody.
Yes.
Okay. Let's jump right in. We find ourselves in the Fallen City. The city clearly used to fly, in that there is a large, shallow bowl-esque disc that the entire city is built upon. It also is slightly jutting out of the ground, this stony region before you get to the coastline of these massive cliffs. This ruined city is controlled by originally 3 gangs, now 2. The party doesn't know what happened, and they don't know exactly the power dynamic at play. Briefly touching base with with one of the gangs known as the Huffers before moving into the city. Our party is trying to find Augustus, Yester the Bastard Hawthorne's father. As the party is making their way into the bowels of this ruined city, Staw, would you, for me, roll a d12?
12.
12, okay. It is nighttime. The moon has just risen, and it seems that while it was in its most recent orbit, the 12-sided moon shifted, and you note that a new face currently is facing, the world below.
Is it a friendly face?
It is an interesting omen. 12 is the last one. The shifting 12-sided moon, to most people's knowledge, seems random. But you believe that this would have portents or omen or some kind of significance. The equivalent of, Legolas looking up and being like, a red moon rises this morning. Blood has been shed. I'm out of time to buffer for Offbeat. For now, as the party is making their way through this ruin. Gene, you're coming around a corner and you see a brief moment of the flash of a lens. And so you move just out of the way as that brick corner that you were just coming around paffs quietly as a bullet hits it and then skids into a different alleyway. You're not 100% sure of the direction off the cuff. Make a perception check or a history check. Perception if you want to look, history if you want to try to recall.
Probably perception.
Okay. You take a second and take a peek.
13.
13. Okay. This whole ruin is kind of slanted, right? Because it's slightly jutting out on one side towards the ocean. So you could look upwards a little bit, maybe 3 feet higher up, and behind more rubble, you can see a 3-story building. On the second story, maybe 40 feet away from, sorry, I'm so sorry, not 40 feet away from you. Maybe 80 to 90 feet away from you is where you see that second bit of movement as someone is in the process of repositioning. The outlying detail of this is that you didn't hear a gunshot. Offbeat.
What's up?
Do a walk, and a silent bullet was shot at the party.
Oh, not again.
Yeah.
About 80 feet away, we have a location this time. Yeah, this time we have a location of where it came from.
Thank God.
The party spends a moment all reacting, but there isn't an immediate second shot. The party all kind of posts up and has this quiet moment where they all look at each other. What do you do?
Reckon it was a warning shot.
I don't know. It was where my head was, so I don't know about the
Wrong
warning.
then.
What's the cover situation look like on the way to the?
Everybody has tons of
Building.
cover. There's a lot of these just various caved-in buildings, so there's many levels of like 9-foot walls or even half cover that you could easily crouch down behind. It's a bit of a maze when it comes to it. Threaded and interrupted your vision by various other taller buildings.
The direction of the bullet, was he like about to walk out and then ducked back behind a wall or something, or like?
As he came around the corner, he saw the glint of a scope and whipped back around the corner. This is one of the good corners. We like this corner. We know where it is. It's here.
We know where it is.
Ooh, thank you for the inspiration, Audric. I thought you weren't gonna do that.
Bruh, we ain't even started.
Audric comes into the call before game starts, and he's like, "I won't." Oh, it was random. It was randomized. All right, you're good. You're good.
No, you ain't.
I
No,
don't
you ain't
believe
good.
that.
Oh,
I don't know about that.
when
one,
will
Chief.
you learn? What?
You ain't good, big dog.
You ain't good. We are not on good terms. We are ops now. Hate in my heart.
Man.
So where'd it go wrong? Well, Doctor.
What had happened was
Peer suspiciously. All right, guys. There isn't an immediate shot back. And no one heard any gunshot, but the amount of force that hit the that corner and ricocheted was, by all shapes and form, to what you would call a bullet.
Well, do we charge or diplomacy?
I mean, we can try diplomacy real quick.
Can I say that since this has been the pattern up until this point, that I would have put a telepathic bond up?
Yeah, I think that's fair.
At the
Especially going
beginning of
into
the
a
day?
dangerous region.
Yeah.
You want me to shout out and holler and see if they want anything? Hope these are just trying to rob us bandits.
Yeah, it's probably better than you and me. I'm just gonna yell at them to stop, and they probably won't.
Yester's going to reach into his bag to pull out a cloth, like some sort of like white cloth of sorts, and be like, attach it to the end of I guess his side sword, or one of his javelins.
Okay.
He's gonna go, hey, stop that! We don't mean no harm. We can be friends. Come on.
Make a perception check.
Well, I'm glad we're starting off strong. That's a nat 1 plus 1 for a 2.
Oh, heck yeah.
Ooh.
You have
Spicy.
no clue from where, but you're familiar with firearms, and you vaguely hear someone loading bullets manually into a 6-piece chamber. You can't tell where it's coming from at all, though.
All right, I'm gonna try for a gamble then.
Okay.
Yester's gonna shout out then. Now hold on! If you want to try and shoot us, I'll have you know we have a posse full of angry misanthropes ready to tear you limb from limb. Now, do you want to be torn limb from limb by a group of angry misanthropes, or do you want to talk? Because I'm more than happy to sick 'em on your sorry ass.
Roll persuasion. Or intimidation. I'm pretty sure persuasion, though. That felt persuasive more than you're gonna die.
It felt persuasive. 1 second. For some reason, Yester's skills are no longer what I put them at.
Oh God.
It's all good.
That's cool.
It's just like, where are my proficiencies at? He's supposed to have proficiency in persuasion, and it's no longer there, as well as
Imagine.
expertise in that. Is this some new nonsense or whatever? Because what's going on?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, straight up, it's
and
just
tomfoolery.
Hang on. I
Straight
got
up just one of my
shenanigans music. Where are my shenanigans? Bring me the shenanigans.
The shenanigans.
Yes.
And games.
There we go.
That is shenanigans music, yeah.
Yep.
There we go. Give me back my fucking expertise in persuasion. God damn it! That's the whole reason I'm still this class. That is a 29.
A 29. How loud are you?
Extremely.
Okay.
Very, very good projection skills.
Yeah.
He can scream out to a theater of 2,000 plus people. You know,
He's a
no
professional.
microphone needed.
Who's got the highest passive perception in the party?
Oh, not me.
I have a 14.
Dodger looks like.
Maybe Dodger.
15.
15. Okay. You hear a low cuss and the patterings of someone quickly retreating. As Yester's voice echoes off the various buildings, you hear from the distance.
Hell was that?
I've heard a lot of weird dogs in my day, but I don't think that was a dog.
No.
Sounded like something between a grandma and an eldritch beast. Look
what I
out
mean
for a
signal.
That's the sweet spot.
You're right. That did sound like the cleric beast.
Watch out for a cane and tentacles.
Dodger, the footsteps that were retreating, the 15 passive perception, I will say homie got magic boots in some way, shape, or form.
I would like some magic boots.
Blurry. I am here. Perceive me. Thank you. Okay. What do we do, gang?
Yeah.
Moon is
Mate,
up.
I think you scared him off. Judging by the light pitter patter away, I think he's got some kind of magic boots.
Delicate
Ladder
little
climb,
boots.
maybe.
Were they
Well-
fast footfalls or were they like delicate footfalls?
They were speedy.
He was in a hurry.
Faster than a regular man?
I mean, it was about average of someone trying to scurry away, you know?
Average scurrying speed. That's about double. What do you think, Starch?
Ooh.
I don't know. That's what your Zoom name says.
I'm still Starch. Hold on, allow me to fix this. There we go.
He's back. He is risen.
He changed it to
Oh.
stonks.
Look at that.
Oh, let me fix it again. There we go. Oh, stop.
That hard T.
Aw.
I think he's a dancer. That's it.
All right.
We got little tippy taps.
I mean, it could be he just changed position again, but I mean, whatever. Only one way to find out. I probably slip out, head towards that other cover over there.
Okay. You begin moving forward, and no shooter reemerges to your knowledge. And as you get to this new position, you get a new eye line down a different alleyway. And you watch as this, what you originally think might be like a tentacle, but is actually this like bony, narrow, arm-esque appendage with just a tentacle-esque little nubbin thing on the end that just kind of wraps around the corner into sight. And out walks a humanoid. What you initially thought might have been a tentacle clearly was a wing at one point. This rotted being that comes around the corner, the source of the noise. Looks, the eyes glaze past you, not seeing you, but begins kind of slowly. It's not a stumble like a zombie. It's almost like they're tiptoeing apologetically, putting out their what remains of their wing appendages forward to kind of feel around as they stalk forward.
I'm gonna reach down at my feet and scoop up a little rock
Okay.
and kind of toss it in a direction that's not towards the rest of the party and see what it does.
Moves over and towards that direction.
All right. Oh, in the telepathic. Coast is clear of guns, but we got a creepy blind undead thing.
I could try conversing with it. I do have universal speech.
It doesn't seem particularly hostile, so maybe. But
Or, hear me out,
Mm-hmm.
could just
No, but
you
there's
say
a
something?
mystery.
this is the motion he does.
I can't see.
Mate, don't be obtuse. Let's just go. Just go. We just go.
All right. What?
Could I insight check the creature?
Sure.
What's his vibe?
Yeah.
Does he seem hostile or what? Is what I'm trying to go for. Like, hostile or no? That is a 19 plus 1 for a 20.
This is a... Feral is not the right word, but it's got the same energy of something that will attack like it's cornered. It is tiptoeing forward, jumpy, and it looks like it could easily do some damage. It's got the bipedal form is not sunken or decayed. It is whole, if not... You're not sure. There's something wrong with this image. Otherwise, it may look like a human.
I'm gonna relay that to the party and be like, it seems more like a cornered animal. That means we could possibly reason with it. Think things are hunting this thing.
Just depends on what kind of intelligence we're working with.
As long as it's greater than 2, it can be. I can reason with it.
Not. You don't really reason with a cornered animal.
Well,
He's
that's
right.
because you don't have magical abilities.
Crackles in the hair.
Different magical
try.
abilities. Okay, I'm gonna target.
Welcome to try, mate, but don't. When it tries to eat your face off, don't say we didn't warn you.
Alright. James the gun is on my hip. I'll be ready. I'm gonna I'm gonna target it with universal speech as well as, like, I guess the rest of the party.
Okay.
Um.
You go to target it,
Mhm.
and you step forward to get an eye line, and you hear. Now hold on there.
Who that?
You look, and 2 pistols pointed at you. Slowly stepping out, one pistol switches over to Sia.
Now, don't be stupid.
Hold
Doc
on
will
now.
have his raised at the stranger.
This is no stranger. From around the corner, your father, Augustus. Yes,
What are you
sir?
doing? Yeah. It's me. Now put down your guns. What are you doing?
He switches back to just you with his 2 guns. One gun looks like it's been dipped in ink, maybe made of ink in some way, shape, or form, and has what we, the players, would call a silencer. The other one is gold and has all these rubies signated into it, and what we would call a magazine clip in the bottom of it. And he kind of steps forward. Make an insight check, party.
The whole
10.
party?
Yep, everyone can see him.
Mhm.
10.
7.
Yester can roll at advantage.
Sorry, what were we rolling? Perception?
Insight.
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 19.
This dice is already
17.
retired for the day.
Yester, I don't know if that's actually you, but you gotta be quiet. Okay, you all
Hey.
need to be quiet.
Okay. What is that thing?
He keeps it careful. He puts them up, but he keeps them right here. He goes, "That there's an angel boy."
You mean like of the Lightning Daddy's progeny?
I don't know nothing about that. I think it's something older though.
All right.
Why don't you come over here?
Why can't we reason with it? Well, how do I know who you are, who you say you are? My dad has been missing and I've been following his sorry ass around the entire goddamn continent because he didn't come and see my birthday 2 years ago.
He puts the guns come down and he kind of looks to the rest of the party. And he holsters it.
Disapprovingly, because he missed his birthday. So obviously,
Of course.
there's judgmental
Naturally.
glares from
And he
Dodger.
holsters his pistols. And he's keeping one eye on the angel. He kind of steps forward, gets within maybe 10 feet of Yester. Yep. You're taller.
All the high heels, Dad.
Y'all come with me. And stay quiet. He's gonna turn.
Yester's shooting daggers just the entire time.
Okay.
Because now he's like, first thing you do is point a gun at me?
Mm-hmm.
I see how it is.
And you notice that he does keep looking back at you. And you were correct, Gene. He's got boots of spider climbing as he easily makes his way up into some various other ways, various other paths, stepping through second-story building windows and moving through those buildings, sometimes leaping across some ways. Surprisingly dexterous.
He's just gonna stand up there and look at like the sheer wall he just casually walked up and be like, all right. Well.
You find his camp. You can see that he's found a spot where the coastal wind is able to come in, and he's dug this kind of hole. He's kind of chipped it out of the dais and the floor and made this kind of stone horseshoe-esque shaped hole so that he can have minimal smoke and a hot fire to burn through from the coastal wind. And he starts it up and he goes, all right, we should be fine here. Yes, sir.
Yeah?
I'm so glad you're okay. How's Beatrice? And he kind of steps forward and he gives you a hug.
Don't hug him back because I'm edgy.
Okay.
Well, Mom's fine, in case you were wondering.
Of course. Goodness.
But Bitter Post is not looking great, to be honest. Got moved in by by a gang, basically, that put a pundit and put him in the mayor position.
Which gang?
Papa Thompson's.
Things have changed.
Yeah, they have. And
Bet
you were
you're
working
wanting
with
it.
Shiny Connor, and you were working with old Crooked Feather, and you were working with a lot of these people.
I'd be mighty curious to hear who you were. Told you that I was working with Crooked Feather. But please sit down. I've got food. And he quickly, you watch as he puts some coffee on and starts making some decent ass food. You're not sure what the meat is, but tastes pretty good. It's seasoned well. He sits back and goes, well, yes, sir, let me tell you everything. 2 years ago, I caught wind of this cult. And I started learning about just how powerful and how many fingers they had and how many pies. And I started investigating. Started looking into things. And then I found out that you found out that this cult had people inside my own retinue. I discovered this down by the High Emerald. The Fae down there are much like the angels you'll find here. They're feral, they're twisted. I learned about this flayed man. It's been an interesting game of cat and mouse for about 2 years now. And you can see a genuine, hollow, haunted look in his eyes. And you realize that this dude has been on a journey. The party knows that, and he goes on to talk about this. He lost many men in the shifting pales, looking into some dwarven ruins on behalf of Shiny Connor, where he was soundly defeated. And you learn from him that he had an actual confrontation with the Lurin cult, and it left him with very few men. He then went to Kraken's Rest. He's basically been on the other side of the map from the party this entire time, doing stuff. After some time in Kraken's Rest, where he was almost assassinated, he went into the Fey Realm. Or not the Fey Realm, he went into the woods where the High Emerald resides. And the Fey influence has strange musical magics. And he wraps up this tale. And then I learned about this blood elemental. And I'm here to kill it. If we don't take care of this problem, well, I guess he would say, if I don't take care of this problem, everybody's gonna die.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry I wasn't able to make it to your birthdays. I'm sorry I wasn't able to send word. There were 2 different occasions when I tried and realized that I was endangering you and your ma. I had to hunt down the second messenger. And you can see pain in his eyes. This luring cult, they're trying to capture this blood elemental, and I will not let them. And he says that with conviction in his voice. He's changed. He's more harrowed looking. He's clearly been around a lot of trauma, as has the party these past 2 years.
Have you seen the elemental? Do you know where it is?
Nah, I've been hunting the cult. I'm waiting for them to lead me to it. I tried initially. I think I got here before them, actually. And then the gang war erupted. I think these cultists are fattening up one of them. Not sure which one. Apologies. As I'm sure you all know, I'm Augustus. Who are you all?
Well, I'm Gene, former bounty hunter.
Well, man. Howdy.
Yeah.
I'm Star from the moon.
Kind of raises an eyebrow at that.
Donks is dead. This is his son.
I'm sorry to hear that, Yester. I know you two were close.
Yeah. Did you ever figure out what Lord Ramus was up to in your travels?
I
Sorry, I'm
I
interrupted.
avoided Lord Aramis like the fucking plague. That dude was as crooked as it came.
Fair enough. I'm interrupting introductions. Dodger.
Call me Dodger.
All right.
Nod her head. Seek a Stormflare.
Stormflare. It's a good name.
Thank you.
Said you've been to Bitter Post. Tell me how my desperados.
One left. Your old lieutenant. Took his boots.
Well, there's a part of me that books at the idea of you coming along on this adventure, but you seem to have made a name for yourself and become quite capable.
I mean, yeah, I had to. Started using guns. Thanks for all that training. Back when I was a wee boy.
Man, you gotta know how to use a gun.
Fortunately, lost a lot of my magic in a bad deal with the devil. So.
What? I'm sorry?
Yeah, you know what? I told you how I got my golden fiddle.
I didn't think you were serious, son.
I did that song every year.
Yeah, and it did really well. I thought that was the point.
Yeah. That was a real life event.
You made a deal.
Kept the fiddle.
I apologize. I'm passing some serious judgment right now, and I'm taken aback. So how has that been turning out?
Well, not great. I'm mellow now. It came at me when I was at my weakest. Stole magic back from me. Freed me from my brain turning to paste, though, because apparently Stonks' magic does that. We become like a skeleton. And, I don't know. I was bleeding out my nose a lot. But I can't do that no more, so now I'm like this.
All right. See, he kind of leans back. You get the sense that Homie was made aware of the conspiracy of the flayed man and the Lurin cult, and took that personally, and has kind of been spending all his time trying to survive and destroy this element, this strange, twisted scheme, whatever has been cooking here. And I'm curious to see if you begrudge him, because of course in this guy's mind, he's as many of us do, he's justified in his actions, of course, and he's got a moral he's got a moral streak in him. It's not lawful, but it is good. And he's clearly trying to come to grips with the fact that his son has been going on just as harrowing adventures, and seems to be aging him a bit before your eyes. As he's realizing that this whole journey has not just taxed him, you know? And he's been thinking about himself a lot.
Well, the whole reason I came out here was to find you. I guess I did. And I'm in a whole bunch of other messes, so... A lot of them involving that Lurin cult. So I guess we're gonna be allies, working on the same thing together.
All right.
You need a crew.
Yeah.
So what info you got?
I found a place where they've been moving in and out. There's something down there that they have a vested interest in, but I don't think it's the blood elemental or something else. It's some kind of relic. I don't think they like it much, so I've been gearing up to see if I can get in there and find out what's going on.
Overt operation. We're gonna need disguises.
Or just do our usual. Kick the door in.
I mean, we don't really have numbers, do we? Do we know how many of them are in there?
There's maybe, by my estimation, 200 or so cultists in this ruin.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Yeah, we lose action economy for sure.
We could do the mountain thing again.
Not doing the mountain thing again.
What's the mountain thing?
I blew up a mountain,
Damn.
destroyed a town, and then they thought we were heroes.
Thank you, Stal. But we're not doing that again. I think what we need to do is first scope out the joint, see if we can infiltrate,
And then blow it
utilize
up.
Well, how about this, Stal? If the problems go awry, you can blow it up. How about that?
All right.
All right, we'll start.
With ample warning.
No.
Yes. Code. How about that? I'll give you a code word. Code word is nightmare, nightmare, nightmare. Said 3 times in succession.
But not this time. Next time he does it.
No.
Yes. All right.
Okay.
Okay. All right. I say we sneak in first, get a lay of the land, or at least send in some form of infiltration, familiars and whatnot. Figure out their little, at least a layout. See if there's a point of infiltration we can get. We can probably teleport in. Once we're inside, we can then make our way, either steal it or get in, kill people along the way, and then get out faster than they can stop us.
Too much noise brings the angels around.
How many angels are around?
Too many angels around.
What have we got one on our side? Are they undead?
I don't know. You seem to be approaching one of them when I realized
I can talk
it was
to
you.
anything, but literally.
Can you read anything?
Not quite read, but do I need to?
Well, and he pulls out some large stone fragments that he seems to have like chipped off of walls within various areas of this ruin, and he hands them over.
I can read it.
I hand them to Dodger.
That's fancy as fuck.
Uh,
It's mighty impressive.
I will use comprehend languages.
Okay.
Unless it's, already in like giant, and then I wouldn't have to. But
Nah,
I
it's
feel like
in
this is
some
different.
it's actually in Celestial.
Oh. The one time I don't play a character that has Celestial. It's like you knew.
This paints a you move some of these pieces around. Let's get an investigation check. DC is significantly lower, as you are able to read the information.
15.
15? Okay. According to bits and pieces of this narrative you're finding, this city was around during a time when the planet was mostly covered in water. Which makes this a really old city. The last bit is less flowery and almost more rushed. Harsh grooves chipped into the stone. It paints a narrative of the waters receding quickly and hopes to find what you would translate as a sister sanctuary.
Is that it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Why is this place is old? Like back when the whole place was covered in water.
Well, let's get some rest. Once it's a bit later, let's make our way out.
Honk shoe, me.
Everyone gets a short rest if they need it. And if everyone's ready, let us make our way towards this location.
Was there anything bombastic?
We
revealed in
found
the
out
past
that
few
the
minutes?
city is super old and something about a sister city.
Okay.
Let's get
So what's our
stealth
plan?
checks. Oh,
For infiltrating this, I'm not exactly the best infiltrator.
it's a large building, many entrances, single floor, seems to go down into the disc.
Might just maybe hang out nearby and then, if called for, join. How deep does this go? Like,
Haven't made it inside yet. Haven't even attempted it yet.
All right. Dodger, do you have a familiar? I miss our spider.
All right, that's something I can do. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
'cause the
Familiar.
first thing I'm gonna do is just heavy boot on something, and it never goes great.
Heavy boot and figure out the rest.
So I guess whenever the ritual ends, 10 minutes later,
Yeah.
A spider will crawl around.
The spider pops up.
Oh, my little mate. Go scouting.
Perception check or survival check for the spider.
Stats to see, whatever. 12.
12. It finds the building, skitters down, and moves inside. You find a long, open room with a spiraling staircase downwards. As it's moving down the wall, maybe 30 or so feet down, it freezes, noting the presence of a scrying eye that seems to just move about this shaft of a spiral staircase. As it sits tight, go ahead and roll a stealth check for the spider.
feel like a spider's gonna have some kind of dexterity, right?
Yeah. Definitely.
$13.
Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry. Actually, no. It's got a +4 to stealth, so 15.
You said 15?
Yeah.
Okay. It moves into a small crevice within the rocks and then like tucks its legs in, and it just kind of looks like a piece of the wall as the eye scries past, and no alarms to your knowledge are set off. After a while, would you like it to move anywhere else? Continue downward or stay put or anything like that?
Are there any like voices or indications of where people might be gathered?
You hear some murmurs down below.
Down below we go.
Okay. And I can't remember. Are you seeing through its eyes?
Yeah.
Okay. Skitters along the top of a doorway, of a door frame, and like gets on the roof, on the ceiling, looking into this room. It seems like this room was preserved. You can see cloaked figures moving about and defacing it. Tearing down bits of rock and embossed various bits of information along the walls. This kind of swirling pattern in the center. And on a dais, this long scythe kind of floating. And you can see many of these cultists are standing around it, trying different spells to be able to break what you note to be a barrier of magic of some kind.
Are there any other animals around?
It's certainly possible you would find insects and snakes and maybe a couple of lizards.
Or like cats or anything just wandering around?
You don't see a cat, no.
Then I'll continue with spider.
Okay. You can see off into another room where they've set up a makeshift camp, and a couple of other rooms. You find one room where some bloody shackles have been discarded. You don't see any prisoner or hostage or anything like that. Person might have been dealt with already. And that's about it that you're able to pull together of note. A couple of other exits as well, but they all require the spiral staircase, the same like spiral staircase.
So how many are currently down there?
You see about 7. Yester. Augustus kind of like nudges you and goes, "Pick one."
I'm gonna take the sparkly one.
Okay, he hands you the sparkly one. This is a Pistol of Thrones command.
Pistol of Thrones.
Yeah, this weapon is bedecked in an ornate gold filigree and a deep blue and maroon jewels. You gain a +1 bonus to attack damage with the rolls made with the weapon. Additionally, gain proficiency in the intimidation and persuasion skills if you don't already have it. Has 5 charges. Following spells: Command, Zone of Truth, Compulsion, Banishment, and Dominate Person. Regains 1d4 expended charges daily at dawn.
Trying to add that to my character sheet.
It's a canon item, so you should be able to Should be able to add it. Although I am using the new version of D&D Beyond. I don't know if that's gonna.
Maybe I'm not in your campaign or whatever for some reason. Maybe Yester's not been in the campaign the whole time. You send the link and I'll see if I can join it. Something I'll add him. Let me see what the other pistol does in case I change my mind as well.
Do you say that to him?
Yeah, I'm like, what does the other one do? I might change my mind.
Let me get back to it. It's a silencer. Oh, and the gun that you had there is a repeating pistol as well.
Okay.
Pop. Weapon of certain death. Pistol. This one, when you damage a creature with an attack using this magic pistol, the target can't regain hit points until the start of your next turn. And it has a silencer on it for funsies.
And I guess we know who shot at us.
This is gonna look at it and be like, "You shot at me."
He kind of goes, "It's been a tense couple of days."
You missed.
I did miss. And also, I didn't shoot at you. I shot at Gene.
Still missed.
he says that and chuckles a little, but then does a double take at Gene. And goes, "Oh, actually, I'm sorry. Do you have your Lord Marshal status badge out at all? Okay, then never mind."
No. It's FBI style.
It's got a flip, yeah.
Display is needed, not showing it around.
Dodger, anything else you would like to do with the little spidery boy?
I guess not. I forgot
Okay.
everything that's
Scuttles back to you. You do, I guess, one more thing. I'll just tell you. You do find within the spider does find within the makeshift camp some explosives. Not a ton of explosives, but enough to deal a significant damage to at least this building.
Can you cast through familiar?
Yes, you can. It has to be a spell that is an action, and then your familiar uses its reaction to do it.
Then I will not have the familiar come back. It will just hunker down by the Dinamite.
All right, yeah, it hides. It goes into one of the sleeping bags, one of the bedrolls, and just hunkers down.
Someone's gonna get in and squish him.
It's keeping a careful eye out.
All right, we found some dynamite down there. We might be able to pull off the mountain maneuver if we gotta. High five, Star.
Well, as long as it doesn't collapse this portion of the city or whatever, I don't.
Star, have I told you about the time that your old man almost blew up a place and got us all drowned? I guess the blow things up runs in the family.
Or the time he blew up a wood chipper mill.
Yeah, that one did hurt.
You guys are currently on a second-story building, looking through a window in the shadows at the building in question, maybe 30 feet away.
Oh, real quick, about the whole scouting thing. So it was a spiral staircase that went down, so it's like a basement situation?
Yeah, it's like a basement situation.
Okay.
And then all the other entrances and exits are on that upper floor, and one way or another, as far as you know, this spiral staircase is necessary to get down there. for a
Well,
layman who doesn't have teleportation or something like that.
Another thing, is there any like back rooms or closets that aren't being used?
That room with the bloodied shackles is not being used, and there's like a curtain that's been kind of pulled across that area.
Yeah, you don't want to do torture in full public view. You gotta have
Yeah,
some.
come on, have some
Someone
decency.
might be eating,
Yeah,
you know.
I think I might be able to get us in there.
Yeah.
All right. Right.
Normally, this spell's a little tricky because I got to be able to see, but I can see through my little spider mate. So I'm gonna touch the wall closest to us.
Okay.
Flicker my vision through the spider that will crawl onto the wall, creating the second portal of Arcane Gate.
All right, let's get a stealth check from the party.
Oh boy.
Well,
bit of a-
I mean,
Is
I'm
it a
not
portal that
stepping
everyone like
through them.
walks through, or is it like everyone's pulled, or
It's like portal style
okay?
that you can walk through and
Okay. Stealth check from the party as they slowly move into this area below.
I'm waiting at the portal.
Okay. Yep.
Just
I'm
immediately going in there. We
Cast
don't want to
mage armor first.
Okay.
get
So-
a good.
Before I forget.
Everyone, check your
We
bingo
don't
board.
wanna come up with a plan on how to get through that barrier first. We just gonna. I mean, I guess 7's a lot less than 200.
Has anyone got invisibility? Cause I'm in play.
I mean, we don't even really want this scythe anyway. We just want to figure out where the elemental is. So, can we just scoop up one of the culties and then bring him back?
Make a religion check.
Okie dokie. Eight.
Never mind.
Rip.
It's a lot of words. Too bad I ain't reading them.
This place is really old, and so you're not able to really garner a ton of information off of what you heard from Dodger and what you're seeing now. But there's something nudging you forward. You're not sure what it is. With an 8, you're gonna say it's something to do with moon stuff, man.
Alright. Forward Star goes. When everyone else is ready.
Really want to find a way to get. Do I have invisibility on this bastard?
Hey man, I rolled my stealth check. You guys gotta come in here with me.
I know. I'm scared.
It's scary.
It's scary. God damn it! Everything's got fucking legacy written all over it.
Let's do this. Let's go to break now,
Mhm.
so that we can scheme a little bit more, and we'll be back.
Swag money.
And we're back. We're doing stealth checks, except for Gene.
Cavalry hangs back until needed.
I got a 25 from Sia. Well
You
done.
got a 10 from Taco.
Whoa.
That's the only high thing I'm gonna get all night.
21 for Dodger.
All right. Ooh. How's a 3 sound for Yest?
Not good. Really not good. Star, what'd you get?
10.
10? Okay. Staw, you step across the threshold of this portal, and immediately you feel a change. Immediately you feel a distance. And you get a sense that while you're stepping into somewhere old, a somewhat familiar and equally old, not equally old, but ancient entity shifts its focus towards your actions. The entity that you worked with on your time at the moon is paying close attention to you in this moment.
Oh, okay.
And Jean, who is holding back, you notice, once everyone else steps through, two more individuals, unaware of you, stealthing towards this building. Yester, you did not foresee Staw's sudden spiritual awakening, and you bump into him, and the two of you make a significant amount of noise in your moment of stealth.
We're quite good at this.
Yester falls over, and it sounds like a toolbox is falling down the stairs. God damn it, son of a bitch!
What was that? Let's roll initiative.
Oh boy.
What hope you had in secrecy is now gone.
The portal is still open? Question mark.
Yes.
Okay.
Do I notice any details on the two guys, on the new guys?
They've got plain clothes on, and slightly. It looks like they were attempting like camouflage in that they very closely have the same colors of the stone around them. You don't see any weapons aside from maybe a dagger or a pistol, implying these are likely spellcasters. Their backs are turned to you, their hoods are up, and they're slowly making their way towards the building that the rest of the party just walked into via teleportation.
I'll notify the party of a +2. Random spellcaster, ads.
19
Jane.
from Yester.
Shall I leave this open for you? Should I close it?
All right. Well, if you need to close it, I'll step through. I mean, I heard Yester all the way from here, so.
Good.
Augustus rolled a 22 on his
heck yeah.
On his initiative, and is going to opt to trade initiative order with Yester, putting him at the top.
Yippee!
That's a thing we could do this whole time?
No, it's a new thing.
You have the alert feat.
Interesting.
We've got an 11 for Sia.
Okay, real quick. So are we using like new stuff or no? Or are we picking and choosing,
We're
mix and
picking
match?
and choosing
Or...
as we see fit.
So I should maybe look at the feats and see how they've changed and whatnot.
Yeah. Jean and Staw both rolled 5s. Who's got the higher dex?
+2.
You do.
I do.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've got a strong +1.
Yester, you're up first. The people in this room is heavily obscured by this kind of cloth that's over the that's separating this smaller room you're in to the larger room with the dais. But you quickly hear the tramp of footfalls and people gearing up for a fight.
Footfalls and people starting to get ready. Okay.
Gene, you would also notice the two hooded figures outside like look at each other at the sound of people yelling and getting ready for combat, and they quickly begin moving. They like quicken their pace towards the building a little less stealthily.
Okay. I have charges in my rod of absorption. Do I have a rough estimate as to how many people are inside?
Yes. 1, 2, 3,
7?
4, 5, 6, 7. Yes.
7, okay. I'm going to walk up to the curtain. I'm gonna tear it back.
Okay.
Like, well, I'm just gonna like peek inside first. I'm just gonna like.
Oh yeah, you.
And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right. Who's the biggest one in there?
Yeah. You're looking at a lot of casters, but one of them does have this kind of armored appearance to them, and in one hand there is this long chain with a mace on the end. It looks old, and some kind of stone relic, like a kind of like a small rectangular buckler.
Gotcha. Is there any caster in here that looks like they're running the show, or do they all look roughly equal rank?
Insight checks.
Who's got the most ordainments on their hoods?
Yeah. That could be a perception check.
Use my action or no? Or can I just make it by looking?
No, I'll allow it.
Okay.
Send it.
That is a 19, 18 plus 1.
Okay.
I'm rolling very swingy today. It's 1s and 19s.
There's one in the back who is moved himself back a bit, about 60 feet away.
Gotcha. How big is the room?
It's a big round room, maybe 80 feet around.
80 feet around. All right. If I was to place a 40-foot cube on this thing, what is the maximum number of people I could get, including the most powerful caster?
5.
That sounds perfect for me. Yester is going to use. I'm going to use my bonus action to use unsettling words on the guy in the back.
Okay.
Wear that long hood because your face is ugly or your balls stank. And then I'm going to cast slow as my action.
Okay.
And I'm going to need. He's going to have a minus a D8. He's going to have a -5 from his saving throw, and I need wisdom saves from those others, including him.
-5 whiz save. And what kind of saving throws?
Wisdom.
I've got a 20.
Okay.
I've got a 18.
Okay, that succeeds.
I've got a
That's
10.
my DC. Fail.
And I've got a 14.
Fail.
And I've got a 9.
Fail. Okay. On the 20, I am going to use my reaction to Silvery Barbs.
7.
Excellent. That is 4 fails. They are now afflicted with slow, no reactions, only an action or bonus action on their turn. If they're casting a spell, they have to roll a d20. They have to roll above an 11, and then the spell will take place next turn, and they have to use it on the next turn.
Brutal.
Yeah. If they roll below an 11, then they get to cast it that turn, but once again, only an action per round. -2 to AC and Dex saves.
You said below an 11, they get to use it?
If they roll below an 11, they get to cast it normally.
Okay.
But if they roll if they roll an 11 or higher, it only takes place next turn.
Gotcha.
I'm then gonna pull back the curtain and I'm gonna be like, all right, there's a lot of people in there. And I will take my place at the front of the curtain, and that'll be my turn.
Okay. Augustus is going to step up, take a glance, lean out, and pop 4 shots. Very quiet, quick shots of his weapon of certain death.
He targets the people afflicted with slow, -2 to their AC.
Excellent, excellent, excellent. He's going to hit 3 times. Most of his shots are for the one in the front, the one with armor. Who is not slowed. $19 damage.
Nice.
And he is going to vex the big guy, who will have disadvantage on his next attack. All right. The cultist in the back, who seems to be in charge, who has the most filigree, if you will, is going to cast Mind Blank. Well, he's going to try to.
We're all behind a curtain, aren't we?
You drew the curtain back.
And then I pulled it in front of us again, and I went, "There's a lot of dudes."
That's right. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Huh. Okay.
Yeah, line of sight, baby.
You gave me the shower curtain.
Did not expect shower curtain to be the spoke in my wheel tonight. Interesting. Okay. He's gonna hold his action. Can he do that? Yeah, he can do that with slow, I'm pretty sure. He's only got the one action.
Is this guy slowed? Right?
Yes.
He can't use reactions.
That
So you
yeah,
can't
holding
use the
action
held
uses
action.
your reaction. All right. Okay. Okay. Interesting. He is going. He is going to. What's the range on this? Double check real quick.
He uses fireball. He can blow up our curtain, spoiling our plan.
Okay, he's going to cast Wall of Force on his side of the curtain, potentially blocking you guys in.
Let's roll a d20.
Yes, which he did not succeed in getting lower than 11, so it will happen next round. So you can see a real slow, just like wall starting to form with magic.
Oh no!
But it does
He's
have
gonna get us, guys.
It does have a casting range of 120 feet, so he is going to back out of that 60-foot range. As he
his movement
does
speed
so.
is halved.
Yeah, he only moves about like 10 feet back.
Two.
Okay.
Wall of Force incoming. The second one, the next one, is going to pull a thing out of his bag, and you watch as he twists it and tosses it under the curtain, and so everyone hears like a and from under the curtain scatters. You guys look down to see this grenade. Make a dexterity saving throw.
Everyone?
Yep, and Gene at advantage.
Okay.
DC is 14.
All right.
Dex save.
Nice. 19.
Nice, nice. You're gonna take half.
11.
5.
11 fail. 5 fail. What we get, guys?
18.
18 succeed.
18 as well.
Okay. DC was 14. If you failed. You take 32 damage.
Owie.
If you saved, you take half.
DC 16 concentration saving throw. I have advantage, thank God, because I rolled a 1. I succeed on a 24.
Nice. All right, Dodger, you're up.
So, line of sight is blocked by curtain, correct?
You can pull it back though.
I think a
using
grenade might have shredded that. Yeah, I think it's safe to say the grenade shreds it.
What?
What kind of grenade was it?
I don't know, man.
Was it
When that blows up.
It's something kind of
I
old
think-
school and Western vibey.
Was it a frag grenade or was it like a big?
Was it like an old German stick grenade?
Yeah,
Was it
let's go
fucking
old German stick
plastic
grenade. Like,
explosives?
yeah. It's really just a
I mean-
complicated fuse on a stick of dynamite.
Can we argue that the curtain survived? I'm just
No.
Most of the curtain was blocked because of the wall of force that's starting to form, right?
Oh, that's true. That's true.
From the
Yeah.
other side though.
So
I don't
let's
think we
say
get to
it's
see the curtain.
it's currently mid tangle, but there is visual.
The big guy, the big filigree important guy was doing well for us, correct?
Yes, who stepped backwards to 70 feet away.
Okay.
If he's casting a spell over the course of multiple turns, he is currently concentrating on it. So if we smack him, it will break his concentration and he won't be able to complete
Well,
the
it's
spell.
really great that he's still 70 feet away. So I'm gonna lower my gun and shoot him.
Okay. You're like, man,
Bang!
that's unfortunate. The rules of magic are complex, huh? Bang!
Sniper mode engaged, so I have my 300 ranged rifle.
Nice.
Sniper monkey.
$16, so that's 3 bolts still, right? How do I play D&D again? Uh, 23, 25, and a 24 to hit.
24 and 25 hit.
Uh, 27 damage.
Heard. He's gonna roll for concentration.
Yes, I believe so.
Goodness. Ah, he has advantage. 18. The damage you did was 27.
27.
That beats, yeah.
That beats.
So-
All right. Wall of
so
force
good.
still incoming.
Okay, well, I'll do it again because I have illusionist bracers. 25, 27, and another 25.
That all hits.
Take that, silly.
I guess these are individual shots. Correct.
That would be, yeah.
I guess
the
they're-
concentration
yeah.
check would be very low.
Well,
But
I
there
was
would be
gonna say
more
I
of
have
them
to
because
keep
it would be
rolling the
3.
concentration check, right? Per hit.
Per hit.
Yeah.
but
So I've
below
actually got
DC.
5 more concentration checks to make.
Look, maybe he'll fail one of them.
Yeah.
Let me roll for that first one with the 27
So-
damage.
Do you want the individual rolls for that?
Give me 2 seconds. Of the
For the
oh,
first-
I see.
the
Yes,
first
give me the
one-
individual damage.
12 for the first one.
Okay.
Which you rolled
we're
an
gonna say
18.
He succeeded.
15 for the second.
Okay, he succeeded in that.
Okay, and now I'm rolling the other 3.
Roll less than 20 damage. The DC is 10, so.
11.
He succeeds.
That's a D8. That's entirely unhelpful. 15.
15. Ah, he fails.
Yes!
That is a 6.
Let's go.
And then
Wall of Force fizzles.
another 12.
Okay.
Do you want me to just add all that up real quick and then
Sure.
give it to you as...
That'd be great. Thank you.
$34 damage.
34 damage. Plus the 27 damage. Nice. Good chunk of damage. He staggers back from the multiple hits, and you watch as his hands falter and the wall of force that was just moving slowly into place shatters apart.
Oh wait, would his reduced AC affect that first hit of 25 or the 23 that I had? Or was that?
Yes. My apologies. His AC is actually not 24. It is 21, I believe. -3 to AC, correct?
I thought it was -2.
-2.
22
Minus
AC.
2.
That's another 12 damage.
I'm a little rusty too. Another 12 damage. Heard, chef. Okay. Anything else you would like to do with your turn?
I guess. Is there any cover to be had in this room, or not
Yes,
really?
there are two edges of wall by the door that you can post up at.
I will post up
Okay.
with some cover.
Okay. The issue being there's only 2 spots.
Well, I got one of them now, so does that give me half cover,
half cover.
3/4 cover? That's +2, right?
I believe so, yes. All right. Everyone make a dex save, except for Gene. I'm so sorry. Dodger, is that your turn?
Yeah.
Okay. Everyone make a dex save as a fireball does in fact go off.
What?
Counterspell?
I'm
Counterspell,
gonna
okay.
dig straight down in Minecraft.
Incoming wrench? I don't know.
From within the depths of the torture chamber.
Like the fire is coming and the wrench just goes through it, hits him in the face, and just
Yeah, just crunch. And a donut fireball kind of peters out.
so what about your nose, mate?
All right. That is going to bring us to Sia.
Sia is going to, well, I assume since the curtain's gone, she can see the whole room.
Mm-hmm.
Is going to cast blindness at 4th level, so she can target the closest 3
Okay.
people.
The yoked one in front with the flail is going to counterspell you.
Is he now?
Is he?
He
I'm not a
is.
wizard. I don't know. I'm just...
Yeah. I was checking to see if I had counterspell.
Oh,
I
okay.
think he's good.
I
Looks
do have a
like he's
little,
good.
but it's A, I'm not sure I
Okay.
can see what's going on, and B, it's
Well-
precious. It's a precious resource. I don't have many.
In that case, she's gonna action surge and draw her handgun and just shoot him.
All right.
Here.
Because that pissed her off.
Crack!
Aim
Bang!
and handle.
He pulls the buckler up. Let's roll to hit.
It's gonna be a 28.
Yeah, 28 hits.
It's gonna be with her lightning bullets. But she's got it, so. That's 12 piercing and 9 lightning.
12 piercing, 9 lightning. Okay. Excellent. Bonus action movement speed?
She is going to tuck around to the other spot.
Okay. One, is that your turn?
Yes.
One of these cultists who is slowed, you watch, is going to attempt to open his own arcane gateway. And succeeds, rolling a 5. You see a small, also similar portal kind of appearing. This one kind of looking more like a door frame of a kind. And instantly mist pours out of it, and you can see into a dark room. Maybe a cave of some kind.
Where's the other portal going to?
You're not sure.
You have to be able to. You have to be able to see both points when you cast it.
This is not your exact spell.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You said arcane gate, so I was like
Some
arcane
sort of
gate is
spell-like ability. Some sort of.
Okay.
Some sort of bullshit is what I'm smelling.
Yeah, that's the
get
mist.
shot in the dome to break concentration if possible, though, because I don't like that.
Well, he's gonna
Yeah.
walk through it, and then it's gonna disappear.
Oh, it's a
Oh,
coward.
stinky.
Okay.
Which brings us to the big guy. Big guy is slowed, and he's rolling a disadvantage because he's vexed. But he's going to trudge forward nonetheless, and you watch as he reaches up with the hand that has the buckler and pull this visor down, which becomes more of this like helm, and is going to wade forward, cross the distance towards the party, moving into the room, which negates the two covers, and swing on Staw.
Ah!
That's going to be a 14 to hit.
No dice.
All right. Second swing.
Nope, you only got one.
Oh, you're so right. Thank you. Thank you.
You silly Billy.
Silly goose
Silly.
mode activated. That's big guy.
Ah!
Dink. Gene, you watch as these two cloaked figures move into the building. You can still kind of see them through the double doors, but they're using the dash action. Staw, it is your turn.
It's my turn?
It is.
Good. How far away is the portal that they opened?
And then closed. It is no longer there.
Oh, they closed it already?
Yes.
That's so sad.
Homie
and
opened it,
unexciting.
stepped through, and disappeared.
Bailed. Went to get reinforcements.
Hate that. That's dumb.
Yeah.
I wanted to go with them. How close are how close is the enemy together? Like, are they clumped? Are they spread out?
There's a back clump and a big guy up in y'all's grill. That just swung on you.
Okay.
But the other 4 are clumped up together.
How far away are the other 4?
Within 60 feet, except for the leader. Who's
Okay.
another 10 feet away.
Oh, how close are they to each other?
Within 5-foot clump.
Oh my god.
They were huddling,
They do be huddling.
talking about relics and stuff.
Cult,
Oh, that's-
cult stuff.
60 feet away?
60 feet
Okay.
away for the lion's share.
I will use my bonus action to cast spiritual weapon
Okay.
over by them boys. What level do I want to burn it at? We'll go second level. I would like to have the spiritual weapon bonk one of them.
Okay.
If I am allowed. Which none of these dice have rolled above a 10 yet. I haven't rolled that one yet. But yeah. The pattern continues. I have yet to roll above a 5.
Good lord.
13.
No dice.
Tracks. Then for my next trick, might I bonk this man with mine own mace?
Absolutely.
This one. Yeah. Holy shit. 22.
22 does not hit.
That's cool.
I'll see you guys at Bedrock.
With the -2, you got that -2 on there?
Sorry. Yes. His AC is now 26.
Oh, cool. Nice.
This,
Damn.
this is a big boy.
Yeah, this is a big boy.
All right.
And he means it.
That's me.
Gene.
Friggin' 26, man. All right, well. All right, since the two guys have slipped out of view, I'm gonna join the party in the torture room.
Apologies, you can still just see them.
Yeah, but like I'd have to chase them, and yeah.
Okay.
I was gonna pop out and be like, "Hey, you might want to get out of here," but yeah, whatever. It's too late for that. Plus, we got big boy crowding. So I'm gonna step through the portal and kind of flip a little switch on my shotgun, and it starts to hear like a building whine for each one of my eldritch blasts.
Nice.
That I'm gonna try and catch this guy with. Frickin', we're gonna try. Not that one. That's a 1. That's a 12. Man, that's a 15. So cool.
Fire bouncing off of his shield, or as he sidesteps the
yeah, I was gonna
occasional
say,
shot.
Yeah, it's got to just miss. If it hits,
Yeah.
then he gets a knockback.
Ah, I see. He weaving.
Yeah.
Is that your turn?
Do I have a bonus action I can do? I am not really much of a bonus action guy. You know what I mean?
You and me both. So it had trash bonus actions for the summer series.
Yeah, there's not really much I can do with a bonus action.
At least you didn't make the mistake
I guess I
did, which was try to make a caster tank.
Will say, I mean, I kind of am, but I will say that I get into his grill.
Okay. Yester, top of the round.
All right, big guy's on top of us.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to turn to Gene and I'm gonna be like, "All right, now you aim for that little soft spot at the back of his head, like an oversized baby." And I give you a D8 for your inspiration. And looking into the room, there's casters, right?
Yes.
How far away are they?
60 feet. There's a cluster of 5 of them, and then in another 10 feet or so back, there is the leader.
Mm-hmm. Stinky. They're 30 feet?
60 feet.
60 feet. Dang. Spells. Do I have one of them teleporty types? Damn it, no. Okay, life could be a dream, but it isn't, you know? Big guy's here. His AC's 26. It's pretty damn high.
Yeah.
There's guys that are 60 feet away. I don't want to just dash up to them. I want to try stuff. Okay. I'm going to use my action to shoot this guy twice.
Okay.
Okay, that's a dirty 20 to hit. So that's going to miss. And a 24 to hit, which is going to miss. All right, cool. I'm going to then... I'm going to move forward 30 feet towards the closest caster.
Okay. As you move out of his range, he can't.
Nope.
He's slowed. He angrily watches you move past him in slow motion. He goes, no.
You'll get me next time, I promise. I will
right.
pass turn.
All right. Augustus is going to move directly behind the guy and aim at his the back of his legs and unload 4 shots before following suit and moving into the room proper. He hits twice. Muzzle flashes outlying the cultic's frame. For 26 damage. Okay. The leader of this cult, of this luring cult, is going to you watch as bits of the cloak and flesh begin to separate and peel off until these bats, a swarm of bats, is changed. This person goes from humanoid to a flock of bats, which scatter. And, well, they don't scatter fast.
Is he slow to
it's actually
swallow?
kind of cool looking as a swarm of bats in slow motion begin moving away from a central point.
Bink.
Okay. There is a slow motion hold person coming towards Yester.
They succeeded.
Nope. It's on its way next turn.
All right. He'll get me. I'm sure of it.
Dodger, it is your turn.
Well, that's also concentration, so I guess I get a turn to smack him and try to stop it.
Okay.
I'm still in the corner, right?
Yes.
So he doesn't have line of sight on me?
You have half cover.
So that's line of sight. He
Yeah,
can't
so
see
he-
you.
Yeah.
So he can't see me?
I
Or he can't.
believe he can.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And I will cast Spirit Shroud on the down low.
Okay. That side of the room kind of fills with that with that fog that you can summon. Was it fog or was it smoke?
Oh, it's like a
was-
smoke canister.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay.
And I'm going to... How far away? Is he still 70 feet away?
This one is 60 feet away.
I'm gonna do.
Okay.
And then I'm going to try to move closer. I guess I still won't be able to get him into the Spirit Shroud.
It's like a 15-foot aura around you, I believe.
Yeah. But if I move 30 feet or 25 feet because I use 5 for the do.
Then no, you would not be able to get in range.
And that would be an opportunity attack from the big guy if I did that anyway, right?
He's slowed.
He's slowed.
Oh, right. Yeah, I guess I'll run past him then.
Okay.
And then I'll take my 3 shots at Oya with the
Hold person.
whole person.
Okay, sounds good.
Oh, there's a crit. Oh my gosh, there's 2 crits. Okay.
Oh, let's go.
Okay.
Let's go.
And a 20. No. A 30. Okay, so
All 3 hit.
he wasn't in my Spirit Shroud.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
Tragedy.
Well, hopefully we have a better chance at canceling out those higher rolls. So first one is 20. $22.
Got it.
And then the last one is 9.
Okay. First
Concentration
concentration
too good?
check was a success. Second one was a fail. Third one not applicable. Hold person fizzles. Slow is fucking broken.
Oh yeah, it is. So good.
You Dodger, you note a sense of fear in these individuals at this point. Already, some of them are looking at where the one teleported away from and lost his nerve. And clearly the party is known to this cult. And they are afraid.
You know I make magic bullets, Mike. You think I didn't come up with something that stops your concentration?
It's called a gun.
And he's got his gun in one hand and then just...
The throwback.
Alrighty. One of these cultists is the only one that's not slowed. Is going to quickly dart around and start bolting for their makeshift camp, moving past Yester as he does so by necessity, provoking an opportunity of attack as you realize he's probably bolting for the explosives.
Got you. Ooh, he shouldn't have done that. Do I got what I want though? Do I have the thing that I want to do? That I want to do something to you.
The stuff with the things with the stuff.
Wait, who has the opportunity attack?
I do. And I have Warcaster. So, what can I do to him?
Command him to stop.
I
Repent.
I've got my Peepaw's gun, right?
Yep.
Oh.
I've got the Throne's command gun. Ooh. I'm gonna take it out and be like, fuck it. I'm gonna cast Dominate Person on him.
All right.
There's my boy.
I need a Wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom saving throw.
Actually, wait, no, this is concentration. I can't do this. Otherwise, I'll break the slow, and that's currently keeping us in this fight. I can't do that. No. In that case, I'll just have to. Fair. I'll just have to hit. I'll just hit him with a regular a normal person opportunity attack. But I am going to probably hit him with a smite if I can.
Okay. You do note as he's moving past you, now that he's closer, the stone skin spell is in effect.
The stone skin spell.
You can see the shale-like appearance under his robes.
That dick. Well, it's a good thing that doesn't matter, because my weapon's magical. Oh no, I dropped my dice. Please.
Oh, check your bingo cards. Usually it's me, though. It might not be on the bingo. Usually it's me that drops the d20.
Okie dokie. That is an 11 plus an 11, so that is a 22 to hit.
22 hits.
Excellent. I'm going to... I'll add a smite on top of that. That is going to hopefully be enough to do something. Wahoo, bro. 2, 1, 2. I'll put on. I'll slap a 4th level smite on there. I'll hit him with the big boy.
Okay.
2, 3, 4, 5. Any additional effects I can stack in there? Nope. Plus 11, that is going to be 48 damage.
Good night. Okay. Yeah, he's gone.
As he runs back, that's just gonna flip the gun back of the head.
Yeah, bang! Crumples into you see the spider like skitter away from his hiding spot in the bag in the bedroll as he goes to sleep. As he crumples into the bedroll.
All right, good talk. These guys are squishy. Hey, they're squishy, everybody. Big boys, they're only meat.
Roll intimidation.
That is going to be a cheeky plus 10. That is a 23.
Okay. 23?
Yep.
That's right. All right, one of them manages to escape. The other one rolled a 1. And his fireball, he goes,
How many times do I gotta?
Oh, you counterspell?
Yeah.
Yeah. Bang. Oh! Yeah.
What I say? No.
Ripple effect from his eyebrows are rippling from the impact. Okay. Which is gonna bring us to Sia.
Sia is the big homie is still in the room. All right. She's gonna subtle cast Hold Person on the dude.
Ooh,
I need a
very
wisdom
good.
What's his wisdom? What's his wisdom? Please. Damn it. 7.
Yeah,
we
you feel
do-
that.
We do love a subtle spell.
Okay.
Getting counterspell.
You watch as he goes, and he locks up in place. Bonus action movement.
No bonus action. She's gonna stay tucked right where she is.
Okay. Big guy is going to have his turn. He is held. He's going to end his turn and rolls to see if he gets out of it. 16?
Shoot. Yeah. Wait,
Oh.
wait.
Silvery barbs.
I
Anyone?
can silvery barbs if needed.
Wait. Can I silvery barbs that?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Well, then I'll do that because I think it was yeah, it's 15, so I'm gonna silvery barbs that.
Nice. Okay. 9.
Yeah. So sorry.
And
That
you
is
can.
okay.
Who's advantage go to?
Who's closest to me still?
Closest to you, you've got Sta and you've got Jean. And Augustus.
No one's been hit, right?
We've taken
Let's have her in
damage
the
from the
grenade.
grenade. Yeah, we took 32 damage from the grenade. A couple of us. By a couple of us, I think it was Sta and Yester.
Right, she'll give it to Star.
Augustus also took the full damage. All right, Sta, you have advantage.
Thank you.
And Sta, it is your turn.
All right. I will bonk someone with my spiritual weapon.
Okay. You've got the big dude who is
It was down by the huddle of other guys.
big dude is not down by the huddle of other guys. If you would like to
Are
focus
there
one
any
of
left
them.
over there?
What's that?
Are there any left down
Yes, there
Is-
is 2.
I hit the one on
And
the left.
Flock of bats. That is the lead.
I hit the one on the left.
Okay. Roll a hit.
I rolled above a 5.
Oh,
I rolled
Was it a
below a
6?
10.
that's a mess.
Oh, hold on. Let me add numbers.
Oh,
17.
Oh yeah. Nope. Sorry.
All right. For my next trick, I will use the advantage Luna gave me and re-roll it.
Nice.
I rolled a 6. Moving on.
Okay.
Good hustle.
Well, no, that was just my spiritual weapon doing its thing.
Ah, I see.
Now Star has to do his thing, which will be I can't hit big guy because his AC's 28 normally.
AC is bonkers. He is held though right now, so you would get advantage on him.
I cannot roll that high.
Okay.
With anything that would be to hit. How are the people down at the end of the room looking?
Not great. Not great. Bloodied for sure. Both of them.
Like how bloodied? Like lots of blood or like a little blood?
One of them's looking real rough.
All right. How high of a spell slot can I spend? I have up to 8. Ooh, spicy. We'll go. We'll burn a 5th level spell slot, and I will give them a little nappy poo. I would like to cast sleep at the end of the hallway.
I am
Targeting
going
the
to
boys down
attempt.
yonder.
I can't counterspell it because I'm slowed.
Yay!
Welcome back to Windfall.
I hope you enjoyed your vacation. But
Just
now
a
we're
slow. Never mind.
Yep.
Everything's fine. This is fine.
It took one summer for Jeff to forget that this isn't fun.
Okay, what's the... Oh, God. Okay, sweepy time. Where does it tell me the base number of dice? 5d8. Okay. And then plus their... So, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, plus another 8. So, 5 plus 8 is 13, so I need to roll you 13 dates. 1 moment.
Dates.
1 moment, good sir. Witness. 13 dates. I can put to sleep 58 HP worth of people.
You cast it, and then 2 people crumple.
They take nappy poo.
They do. How true.
That's me.
All right. Gene.
We go again.
Big guy is paralyzed, slowed, and you have
Advantage?
Yeah, you have advantage, and you have my bardic inspiration. And you can apply that to your damage, or you can apply it after you roll to see if you hit. After you roll, but before you know whether or not it hits.
Oh, well, I mean, I know.
Well, you know the AC.
I know the AC, so I have to just front load it.
Yeah, that's fair. I'm just saying.
I will save it though, because.
If you hit,
27? Does a 27 hit?
27 hits.
Heck yeah! I'm gonna roll for the other 2. 29
Hits.
and another 26.
Good
Or
lord.
26. Elven accuracy.
Yes.
Yes. Finally. So that's 3 shots. So, do I have juiced Eldritch? I don't think I do. I don't. Okay. So, 8 damage to start. 10 feet back. 5 damage. Another 10 feet.
Okay.
And 7 damage. An additional 10 feet.
How do you want to do this as you push him up against that, as you blast him up against that magical barrier around the scythe, and it starts just cooking him?
Oh. I mean, basically, the shot hits, he slams against, kind of drops, catches his feet, starts to lean forward, gets shot again, slammed again. Happens all 3 times.
Glorious. By the end of it, he is, the back half of him's gone.
Oh, God. Note to self, don't touch the barrier.
This ain't your force cage. This ain't your wall of force. All right.
And then I guess I'll sidestep, kind of get half cover, move to the edge of the wall.
Okay.
Otherwise, I'm just standing in full view of whatever's on the other side of the doorway.
Okay. Actually, those 2 spots are currently occupied by Dodger and Sia.
Right.
So I moved out.
I'm wrong. You get half cover, Gene.
Oh, cool.
Back up to Yester.
All right, who's left?
We have
2 nappies.
We have the 2 sleeping. The big guy's dead. The leader has scattered. You don't see any bats at this point, as they have fled in various other directions.
All right. Well, so we kill one and then take the other as a hostage. I'm gonna walk up to the guy. It was the guy who was casting the whole person on me. Is he still up? Is he the one sleeping? One of the ones sleeping? Okay. Just gonna walk up, roll the hit. I've got advantage because he's unconscious. That is going to be a 20. Does that hit?
Yes.
All right. This is an instant crit because he's unconscious. I'll spend a 2nd level spell slot. It's gonna be 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 40 plus 11. That is going to 40 plus 10. Yeah, 11. That is going to be 51 damage.
50 woods. Gone. Any particular way you want to do it?
That's just gonna walk over, just kick him over, and as he's like coming to, just
Bang. Spaghetti.
all right. Wake up the other one.
I'm going to go collect the dynamite.
Okay. You step into that area and roll an investigation. You get the dynamite, but you're gonna get some other fun stuff as well.
Guess she's gonna take out his hempen rope and is gonna start hog tying the sleeping guy.
Okay. You do that as homie is coming to and goes, "What happened? No."
19 investigation.
19. Okay.
Have we ended combat? Sorry, I
Yes, we have.
blinked for half a second. Okay.
You
I'm
feel
also
the
going to
presence
use.
of sorry, real quick. You feel the presence of the eyes of many bats that you don't see, and you do know that there was 2 other individuals that bolted
Yeah, I was
into
about to
this
say.
ruin. Dog.
Oh, so they're not coming into the room though.
We'll get to that in a second. You don't immediately see them.
Okay. Well, I will notify and start looking for them.
I'm going to use my bonus action and flip the portal on the wall so no one can like come in down here from the outside.
Cool. Cool. Hell yeah. Gene, you start moving through this room, and you start moving towards those 2 individuals. You do see them. They fall very still as you are looking up at them as they're on the spiral staircase. Now that you're looking up at them, you see that they are tabaxi. Cat folk.
That was Rames's crew.
Oh, maybe.
Meow.
Meow.
What do you do, Gene? They
Well, I'm going to level my shotgun at them. Well, not level. Maybe whatever angle up. I'm going to angle the shotgun up at them. There we go.
I got you.
And if you don't come in peace, then you might as well get on.
They look at each other. We did not mean any intrusion, of course. We will be on our way. Apologies. And they
You
start
with Rames?
quickly.
Answer honestly.
They're
Come on.
gonna start moving. We'll say one of them bolts, the other one stands still, and then goes.
Come here. It's all right. We ain't gonna kill you necessarily.
We're
Inside
good
check.
friends with Ramus. I should not be doing the talking.
It's all right. I got this.
I'm gonna
right
check
here.
the
We're-
knots on that guy. Make sure he's tied up.
Yeah. We were good friends with Ramus.
You gotta let the other guy
Obviously.
bolt out. The one dude is staying. The other guy is running.
Are they like on the farther side of the room?
They are in the next room over on a staircase heading upwards. But you
Okay,
can
so-
move into that room and see it and see as well.
Okay.
See
I was
it
just
and
gonna
see
say
as
because if
well.
she's close enough when he's bolting away, she's gonna try to hold person again.
Okay. Casts. I got a nat 20 plus wisdom saving throw.
Yeah.
22.
Yeah. That succeeds.
Okay. Well, hey, there's no need for that. He is simply he's young. He does not know how these things pan out. Apologies. And he's going to calmly walk down, hands out by his sides. You can call me Zephyr.
I'll lower my shotgun, but not like stow it.
Okay.
You know, so I'm just not directly pointing at him, but it's, you know, it's at the ready. It's
I am, of course, associated with Lord Ramus and the Bardic College of Creation.
No, you're not.
I
You
am-
College of Whispers. Come on, don't lie to me.
You hear Augustus goes, College of Whispers, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Loading his gun.
Hold it. No need for that. Look, man. I was College of Eloquence, a little self-made thing, right? You were the Ramus, right?
Indeed.
Just said you were with Ramus. Now, what was Ramus?
He was an he is a brilliant entrepreneur.
No, he's not. Come on. Look, I've already infiltrated your whole operation. You don't have to play this game no more. It's fine.
Make a persuasion check. And he
Nat 20
an
plus
insight.
15 for a 35.
Welcome back.
For my insight,
Wow.
to my credit, to this guy's credit, he did get a 22 on his insight.
That's a very nice and useless 22.
Zombie Lazarus, thank you for the sub. He goes,
What was this guy's name?
Zelfir.
Zephyr?
Zelfir, yeah.
Zelfir.
Zephyr, okay.
Named after Audric in the chat.
Oh.
Oh.
You've got me. Yes, I am a member of a closely knit society, and we have complex goals.
Legal speak for I'm part of the Cottage of Whispers, and we've got machinations leading back several generations. I understand.
You seem to have me the rights.
I do, and it's fine. Look, I'm not here for you. You're just in the area.
If it helps, I am not here for you.
That's great. That's awesome. We can do business then. Ramus would want that, wouldn't he?
I would like to think so, especially if you have
Exactly.
worked with them before.
Oh, we saved his whole estate.
Jameis, come back! It's okay, Jameis! He has not taken well to these rough types out here that you find. He is,
Oh, naturally. It's very scary.
he's very intelligent, to his credit. It is a conclusion that one might make when coming across members of such prowess, yes?
No, I understand. Don't worry. I'm not holding
does
it
not come
against
back.
him. Look,
He's a bit of a scaredy cat, really. He just
You-
calls from the other room.
His tail
Yeah.
twitches at the cat pun.
we've been in here for you guys. Have you guys infiltrated this cult? Is that what's going on here? You guys
No, we
looking
have not
to...
infiltrated them. We have been trying to bring them down. And infiltration was not something we were able to do.
Okay, all right. Well, that's currently what we're after. Why are you after it? And I would suggest telling me very politely and plainly what exactly you're after with this cult.
He steps into the room, sees the prisoner, who is still like trying to get out of his bonds. Lord Ramus has many goals. I do not know all of them, of course. But we, for one, needed to find out what they were up to in this city. They set the 3 local gangs against each other. We understand that one of them used to be under the influence of the... Oh god, I've dropped a name. I dropped it on the floor. Crooked Feather. That was the Huffers. And according to intelligence, they no longer take orders from anyone, it seems. None of these gangs are acting predictably. None of this makes any sense. We have come out here to see what is going on, found Lurin and their influence. As he looks into his eyes shift to the shadows. This cult is powerful. They are doing things that we did not see coming, we could not have predicted, and they are in places that even we cannot find our way into.
And what do you know?
Of all places.
What do you know of Ramus's current status?
I would not know, unfortunately. I do not closely follow in his footsteps. We are a spread out organization. When people think of colleges, they think of buildings, naturally. But as you know, Not usually a building at all. Merely a community.
Mm-hmm.
And we are a community within a community. Whispered words here and there.
Well, I'll tell you this. As somebody who's involved in Ramish's more outward schemes, he pulled a scheme on the college itself, of sorts, to sort of out people, his loyals, and to out his traitors. You see, he faked his death recently.
Interesting.
He then promptly showed back up at his estate, plans and acting on the capital.
He's gonna make an insight check on you, see if he believes you or not.
Did I make a deception?
Absolutely. Where is my bard?
That is another nat 20 for a plus 10 to a 30.
It's giving the influx of my 2 nat 1 death saves from last episode. Okay, yeah. I mean, he believes you.
Mm-hmm.
You sound like him.
Yeah, of course. We are both bards. Of course we're gonna sound similar. What you should do. We're kind of a sort his strike team. Not affiliated with any college in particular. I'm of course of a college, but no one else here is. You should stick close. And you should help us bring down this cult, because we're after our own things here.
What is it that you... What are your goals?
Well,
See if
of
we
a
can
sort.
be aligned.
Trying to bring down this cult, and there's a particular target I value. We need to kill that one in particular. Make sure nobody has its hands on it.
One of the members of the cult? The one that got away in the swarm of bats?
I wouldn't say so. Something that the cult has, captive.
Understood. Yes, I think we can be amenable to this. If he ever comes back! I swear he is going to get eaten. In the most stupid way, by like a lizard or something.
I believe it. Skittish types tend to.
Youth.
Oh, well, let's go let's go talk to this one right here then. I'm gonna drop concentration on slow.
Okay. People might not notice, but Staw is having a moment off in the corner, and we'll get to that.
I am?
Yes.
Moment
now that
pending.
now that the tension of the battle has ended and things are a little more paced, you can kind of move throughout this room, and there is a magnitude here that screams of import to you, and you're seeing relics of I mean, you can make a history or a religion check, but you're finding relics of what you can only assume to be the original moon. You're seeing architecture that is depicting the original moon and its impact and the cultist as you are studying these things and feel this strange almost like floodgates. There's this stopping up building pressure within you spiritually. As you are looking over this information, the cultist who was defacing this information goes, "Look not upon that." Sorry, he's not. He wouldn't have.
I look at it.
You are not meant to see those things.
Hold
He
my
looks
eyelids
up
open.
defiantly at the rest of the party.
Well,
this the guy
you're
that's
not really
tied
in a
up?
position to tell us what to do.
Why aren't we supposed to look at him?
All information of this must be destroyed.
All right, Star, keep looking, and I want you to dig real hard. Make copies of it, actually. Make double copies so we can sell it in the capital. We can make money off of this, can't we? Or you can tell us why we shouldn't look at it. You can.
I'm looking at it.
We could print pamphlets.
What were my two options for gaining understanding?
History or religion.
Okay.
Guidance.
19.
19. An island amongst this oceanic planet. That this city came from. Made of the material of the original moon. And you realize, that's why this all feels so strange and important. To a certain degree, you're standing on holy ground for you. You're standing on the remnants of the original moon rock.
We are on an island?
No, sorry.
Okay.
This island, a city was built on it. Many cities. This one, uprooted itself and flew throughout the sky.
Okay.
The island itself was made of the original moon that crashed down onto the planet.
Okay.
Causing a flood.
Got it. Got it. So Moon Island. Anything else? What's like the iconography of the stuff?
It seems that someone dragged the moon down to Earth by force. And you look at the cultist, and you look at the pictures on the wall. And with the 19, I'll say you figured out that Lurin got its name by pulling the moon down and causing a cataclysm long ago. Before your 12-sided moon even had come to be.
Okay.
And that means Lurin is very old.
I guess I relay this to the party. Basically go. They crashed the moon.
Twice.
How would you even?
I don't know. Look at the rocks, man. It makes sense.
I don't make
Gene,
sense.
look at the rocks. It's a bunch of nonsense.
Yeah, it's rocks. I will squint real hard and pop a cheeky detect magic.
Okay. The power emanating from the scythe is diluted a bit by the magical protection around it. The magical protection, of course, is also pinging on your radar, and the ground you stand on does have a deific magic quality to it. The bard is giving off the bard. Yeah, the tabaxi bard is giving off a challenge rating 4's worth of magic. Your captive, the cultist, is not registering as human, but more of an abomination of some sort.
All right, so nothing really groundbreaking. All right, cool.
What did I find in that back room with that investigation check?
Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate that. You find. Let me go to my list. Gloves of Missile Snaring. And those apply to bullets as well.
I don't remember what those do.
You can try to catch bullets, and you roll, I believe, a d10 plus your dex, provided you have a free hand. If you reduce the damage all the way to 0, you just catch the missile. I think that's all the time we've got for tonight, gang, as it is about to be 10 p.m. But I am very excited. It feels good to be getting back into Windfall. It feels like the energy tonight was like a slow monolithic reawakening as we all like seed ourselves back into all this lore and extensive combat. But thank you everybody for tuning in. I hope you had fun. I definitely did. Tune in for the brand new campaign on Saturday called Bayonet. And make sure you stop back in so that you can welcome in Andy Skadoosh, aka Valve Max, as well as Draconics to the roster of the long shot table. Bayonet will very much be my take on we're doing outros Offbeat.
Okay.
Very
I had to go somewhere.
No, you're totally fine. Bayonet will be kind of my own take on the Ravenloft trapped in a demiplane narrative with a lot of my own twists on it that I'm really excited to show everybody. I'm really excited. It's going to be really, really fun. Offbeat, will you tell me a bit about yourself, a bit about how Yester's feeling, and maybe some teasers to the Saturday campaign?
All right. So, hello, I'm Offbeat Outlaw. You can find me on YouTube and TikTok under the exact same name. I recently made a video on something. Yeah, I was ranking your homebrew. I did it live on Twitch. It was, some of it was good, some of it was bad. Yester is feeling very he's feeling very conflicted about Augustus. He's like, I get it, I understand. You went away. You had there was a lot going on, but also you abandoned me. So it's like,
yeah,
he's having conflicted feelings about it. So I think he's doing what he does best and is just trying to do his job with his crew, and trying to do what he does to distract himself while he figures out his feelings on this whole situation. Teaser for Saturday, like I said last week, I'm playing businessman. He's a necromancer. He sells insurance. If you raise someone too late, that's what they call you, and that's fine because you're making money. It's in the insurance policy. He partners up with a cleric and they both race to make the claim on the insurance faster than the other. If she gets there, then she gets to raise them back to life. If he gets there, they're a skeleton, and it's
the ambulance chasers of Bayonet.
Yeah. And that is how we make our money, and it's very fun. And he works off of cool summoning stuff, and I'm gonna be focusing a lot on the summon undead spell. So I'm excited.
That's fun.
That's me. Star.
Greetings, I am Star. Thanks for watching. Star hung out, learned about the Moon Rock and the Moon Island. Jake.
Oh, I'm CritFailJake. I don't really do socials anymore, so I'm just here. Dodger got to shoot people and prevent them from casting spells, so that was always fun. How many sticks of dynamite did I get before I forget? Right. He has dynamite now. Luna.
Hi, I'm LunaWolfSpirit. I'm on TikTok and Instagram. Sia is, I don't know, felt pretty good. The hold person worked. Wasn't happy she got counterspelled the first time, but interested to figure out what's all going on here.
Excellent.
Someone not gone yet.
That would be I,
Garrett.
Gene. Then, yeah, not really a lot going on there. Just, the scale continues to grow. And he nostalgically watches his bounty hunter life fade into the distance.
Alrighty, gang. Everyone pile into this raid. We're going to kick it with Vex Wild, and I will see you Saturday for Bayonet.